sure you guys are just begging for the next Beyblade Metal Fusion reaction, but I got a little update video for you guys to kind of understand what is the state of the channel going to be as we reach the end of Metal Fusion. So I'll give you a little context. The plan was to finish Metal Saga, maybe dabble on Shogun Steel, do OG series, and then go to Burst, because Burst is obviously the most anticipated series, and I still do want to cover it. There's a lot of viewership there, a lot of people have covered on YouTube, and they're perfectly fine. But you've also heard of the news from other channels that's gotten with issues with copyright strikes. I don't know how much exactly you guys know about copyright strikes, but I'm sure that many of you have watched React Zone before, right? Friend of the channel, Enrico does makes great content, and he got fucked by 80k Emotions. And what is 80k Emotions? So I'll teach you a little bit how this copyright shit works in case you guys aren't aware. This is not my main channel, by the way. This is my test channel, and obviously we do a lot of anime reactions to the main channel. And essentially what happens is there's this content ID. It's a program that copyright holders can get into and then claim your videos. The specific videos that I uploaded, so what I did was I just straight up just uploaded a fucking raw episode in. And by doing this, you can do like a little bit of a litmus test to see who the copyright holder is. Since Enrico got striked on this specific video, right, Burst chose the episode 48, I looked at it. And what does the copyright owner here say? 80k Emotions, parenthesis, EXDR. Basically, what this means is anytime you have you upload a content and the copyright holder is 80k Emotions, EXDR, they're gonna fucking strike that down. And just like how Burst got strike down, same happened with a different channel that does, I think, OG Beyblade reactions, sorry, review. So this is Bakutenshu Beyblade episode 1. Basically, literally, the OG Beyblade with Tyson. I uploaded that shit. Same issue. 80k Emotions EXDR. Suddenly, this is fucking up my entire plan on covering, you know, Beyblade, what to do after Metal Saga. Some good news here, actually. Let me show you before. So if Burst and OG is both just held by 80k Emotions, we're willing to strike. Let's look at some other ones, right? I just uploaded some episodes of Metal, Saga in the future. I think this is like episode 103, so I think this is maybe the beginning of the final season of Beyblade. And the issue with this, and you can see the copyright owners at the very top. It says 80k Emotions EXDR, which is bad, but there's a comma Nelvana Enterprise, and what this means is sometimes there can share copyright. People can share copyright, and not only that, this video is actually not even blocked. Well, it's blocked in a lot of different continents, but I don't think that they'll be striking, the final season of Metal Saga. Another example that I uploaded, I think, was episode 52, and this one, oddly enough, has no copyright. So what this tells me is Metal Saga should be safe. In fact, we might even dabble with Shogun Steel. But my original plan was Metal Saga, OG Beyblade, build up a community, build a bigger fan base, and then farm Burst for all it's got. And that would have been my plan. But now this is creating a detour in our plan. So this is what I wanted to update you guys on. And I want you guys to start thinking. I want you to think about... Oh, actually, sorry. Before we get into that. And then you're going to have the question. Well, why does... Is this name CJ Bloom? C Bloom, sorry. Then why does C Bloom, get away with having Burst on his channel? You see, the thing about YouTube and copyright is if you have, for example, we know that Burst got strike. That means 80k Emotions EXDR are willing to strike no matter what. But that doesn't mean they're going to go and strike everybody. Sometimes they do this shit in order to meet some kind of quota, maybe to do a little bit of a scare tactic. But C Bloom's videos is still up and it's perfectly fine. And if you look for Beyblade Burst reactions on YouTube right now, I'm sure people are still fucking updating it, right? Scoot's updating it 13 days ago, 1 month ago, and these dudes don't get strikes. So what does this mean? I could raw dog it. I could. And to a certain degree, Enrico is raw dogging it right now. And I'm not sure if he lets you guys know of the plan, but behind the scenes, we talk about this shit. And he is raw dogging OG Beyblade. Burst is all privated because obviously if he unprivates everything, he could get 3 strikes back to back to back to back. But OG Beyblade is going, and now it's episode 3, and now he's going to be very cautious about if he gets a strike. Ideally, they wouldn't give him 3 strikes in one go. Ideally, what would happen is only one gets striked if they would strike. Enrico can then private those videos, beat the strike, and continue. And a thing that we don't know just yet, this is very random because not every copyright holder is the same. The thing that we don't know is, in the past, there's a lot of anime reaction channels for One Piece, Bleach, or Naruto. And just like, these only Beyblade channels, Toei Animations or Shueisha, they'll come for you. Sometimes they do that shit. And when they've gotten 3 strikes, obviously they can't upload anymore. They have to wait 10 business days to win the counter appeal. And after they win, they were able to publish content as if nothing happened. And those copyright holders did not come for them. But can that really be said for Beyblade? And that's what we're trying to kind of dabble on right now. We don't have facts. We don't have definitive proof. All we have is history and trying to reason as to what is going on. And Enrico right now is, trailblazing and kind of doing Beyblade OG. So you guys should go watch these videos if you haven't. Like, please go support him while he's doing something so risky, because OG Beyblade could just get canceled if the copyright strikes happen. And what does that mean for our channel? Well, at the current rate of upload speed, since this is my second channel, all my focus is on the anime reaction main channel, what this means is that we still have a lot of time to figure out what we're going to do. This does not mean OG Beyblade and Burst is off the table just yet, but I wouldn't really risk my main channel getting deleted just because of my second cartoon channel. I don't think we need Beyblade Burst, to be honest. In fact, if I needed Beyblade Burst or OG to succeed on my cartoon channel, I simply was never going to make it. I think that you guys have seen my commentary and reaction for Metal Fusion, and slowly we are forming a community just like we've done in the anime reaction channel. And what that means is we can simply poll, vote for safe shows to watch, and we can simply invest into those buckets. Some of the other shit that I've had in mind is shows like Bakugan, right? Bakugan is always there, fucking Inazuma 11 maybe, Ben 10, Ninjago. There's a lot of different series that we can cover. This doesn't mean it's the end of Beyblade though. I still will kind of figure out what's going to happen, and I'll keep you guys updated as we get closer to the end of Metal Saga. But just keep in mind of what kind of videos you'd like to watch, because this is the way that I'm going to operate my main channel. Sorry, my second channel. What I always do is I make a video. I ask you guys what do you want to watch. Then we'll simply poll, right? Sorry, there's a lot of fucking shit. We'll simply poll, and then I go off of a poll, and that's how you kind of satisfy the YouTube algorithm, by creating videos that your community wants to watch. So, just keep in mind of that. Try to think about what shows you'd like to watch after Metal Saga, potentially if Burst or OG is not allowed, but that's pretty much the update.